very good at communicating. I always know what her boundaries are. Like, one hard rule she has in our relationship is that I am not allowed to pick her up physically. I can. I want to tell you that I can. I need you to know that. But I'm not allowed. Like, even during sex, I can pivot. You guys pivoting? You know, like a basketball? I can anchor a leg and I can swivel her. Right? Sturdy yet dynamic. But I can't get up and walk. That'll be a travel. That's a travel. Yes. Then she hits the buzzer, subs me out. I hate that part. It's my least favorite part. And I asked her, why can't I pick you up? She goes, I don't like hearing you struggle. That was hard to hear for both of us, really. She got both our insecurities in one concise murder-suicide. What do I say? Well, how do I provide relief to that situation? What do I say, right? Because best case, one of us is the problem. She thinks it's her. She's like, oh, is it me, babe? Oh, God, am I a fat fatty? Am I your big hippo woman? I have to be like, babe, no. I'm a weak bitch. I'm so sorry. We said no secrets. Just come with me. I have like 8 jars I need your help opening. I have not tasted pickles since our first kiss. It's been a flavorless life. And by struggle, I do want to clarify. She means exhale. I have lungs. I need to breathe. There's no amount of noise I can... This is actually what I sound like when I pick her up. Devastating, right? It's not like I'm like, oh, fuck. How many bones do you have? That's what she hears. It comes out of my mouth, goes into her insecurity hole, comes out, She wants the power of a forklift, the stealth of a Prius in a school zone. I can't give it to her. She wants an electric tractor. Our sex is good. It's prone, but it's good. It's on the ground, and it's nice. I don't know if we want to have a kid or an abortion, but we better decide soon. We're running out of time. You guys still with me? These are jokes, people. These are jokes. Let's talk about it. Now that we're on the subject, it is kind of crazy Roe v. Wade got overturned in the first place. You know, just think about how it happened. Right, 9 people wonders. It is crazy. 9 people, 9 Supreme Court justices, not even a full pickup basketball team, got to decide that millions of one-night stands will become families. Is that a good system to seed the population? I don't know, it seems a little reckless. Think about that in practice, right? After a sloppy night of karaoke, you and a stranger get a positive test in Texas, and you have to be like, well, we did kind of crush that duet. You want to raise a kid? I think we should raise a kid. What? And they're on their way, this new batch of unintentionals, so we should welcome them. We should welcome them. But I have some questions. Like, what are we going to call them? Right, we got Gen Z, Gen Alpha. What's this group? Gen Oops? Gen Whoops? The Accidentals? I don't know. I don't have all the answers. God's children. I'm not sure. And we always compare the generations, too, right? The greatest generation killed the Nazis. That's pretty cool. Will Gen Oops be good in a firefight? I think so. I hope so, right? We're on the brink in multiple fronts. I think they'll be good in a battle. You know, they've already cheated death once. It's gonna be jumping on top of tanks like, I'm not even supposed to be here! So patriotic. They're like, look, America wanted me. My mom didn't. I love this country. Uncle Sam's my biological father. That's right. He tucks me in. I don't know. Me and the lady, we watch a lot of nature documentaries. We don't have a lot of money, so that's how we travel. Just get really high, really close to the TV. We're like, good for us going to Borneo on a Thursday. Oh, New York City really has it all, huh? That's exciting. And I try not to get invested in the animals, right? Because they usually get eaten by other animals. You know, especially an herbivore. Like, if you're eating leaves 5 minutes in, I don't like your chances. It's not looking good. But they make me care about any animal if they tell me it's endangered. Something automatic. I'm like, oh shit, limited edition. I better care while supplies last. Even if it's a bullshit animal. You know, if the narrator comes on, he's like, prized for its hooves, locals use in male potency serums. the hop-nosed speckled Mongolian mule deer, I'm like, who gives a shit? Has been poached nearly to extinction. I'm like, what? No! We're gonna let them grind Bambi into dick dust? Not on my watch. Right now I'm Googling how to send Cialis to Ulaanbaatar. You know, but before I can get on my credit card to effect real change, the narrator's back again. Unbeknownst to the deer, hiding in the brush, an emaciated, blood-drunk wolf. I'm like, run! Get out of there! Right, go find a lady and fuck your kind back from the brink. But you don't want the deer to run. God forbid the deer gets away. Then they cut back to the wolf. He said, with no food for the winter, the equally endangered Himalayan gray wolf. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? The wolf is also endangered? Yes, and he didn't let me finish. We'll be forced to eat its entire litter to survive. I'm like, go get the deer. I didn't know that was the second option. You have to give me all the options before I start cheering for one, you know? Is he still out there? You gave up kind of quick. Given your whole family's on the line, right? That can't be the last deer of the winter. That was the last deer of the winter, yes. I don't give a shit about deer, dude. I don't. I grew up in the suburbs, you know what I mean? Deer were the only reason I couldn't speed at night. I don't know if they're working with the police. As a kind of kamikaze traffic unit. But it works, doesn't it? I slow down. Every time I see them stretching at the edge of the woods. Getting ready to give their lives to defend the cul-de-sac. They're like, I'm gonna let you off with a warning, all right? Catch you out here again, you're gonna be picking me out of your bumper, you understand? Back to the precinct, baby. Hey, you guys have been a lot of fun. I've been Zach Russell. Thank you so much! I thought you were gonna come out, sorry.